green and the dark road uniform. Sewanee left to right here in this first half. We're live on Sewanee All Access. This game is being streamed live and archived at SewaneeTigers.com/watch. Tip-off there between Fletcher Bigham and Connie Rashid Henry. Won by the Tigers. Here's Luca Avoliani with a dump-off pass inside. Russ Moore picks right back up and scores.
Excellent pass, nice execution on offense there. Nice shot by Russ.
Moore, as we said earlier, 50 points in his last effort. Second time in his career that he's done that. Here's Trey Corrigan the other way. He's at the wing for the Tigers. Luca Avoliani back to Corrigan. Corrigan, team's leader in assists per game at just over 4. Close to the elbow, kicks out to Marr. 10 on the shot clock. Marr inside, and Bigham got defended. He puts it up again. That time it's strong and knocked out of bounds by Bigham. Hits Lagrange basketball.
A nice hustle by Bigham. Couldn't get even one of those shots to go, but kept battling, hustling. Almost was able to throw the ball off the Lagrange player out of bounds for a save, but ball going the other way.
Sewanee starters Luca Avoliani, Fletcher Bigham, Graham Smith, Trey Corrigan, and Russ Marr. That basket goes in for Lagrange to tie things up. Starters for Lagrange, Devin Dowell, Samuel Moss, Cameron McAllister, and Connie Rashid Henry, and Brody Scott. Bigham with the foul. And to the line after scoring is Samuel Moss, who last year led Lagrange with nearly 18 points per game in his freshman season. Gets the free throw to go. And the score is 3-2. Bigham. Avoliani, step back Jay, defended well and picked up there by Rashid Henry.
Yeah, good defense by Lagrange on that possession.
3 off the mark for Samuel Moss. Avoliani spins around trying to get it past Rashid Henry. He can't. Boy, Rashid Henry's been a block machine this year. We've seen that time and time again, averaging nearly 3 blocks a game.
Yeah, he's really quick up and did a great job on that particular possession, and Sewanee was able to retain possession, I think, with a foul is what they called there.
Yes, they actually called Rashid Henry on the foul. Marr for 3, and just to the right. Ball bounced around. Rashid Henry makes up for his foul with a rebound. Pass out to the corner. Drive inside for Dowell. Takes an unfriendly bounce off of the rim. Bigham to Marr. Marr going alone. Almost lost it. Smith, couple of steps in. Again, that may have been a piece there from Rashid Henry, but Connie Rashid Henry looks like he's gotten his second foul. Yep. And Jimmy, this is a guy who stands at 6'8". He's a freshman, nearly 3 blocks a game, and 6.5 rebounds per game. Not somebody Lagrange can afford to get in foul trouble early.
No, and he's a presence inside, too. Not only with his size, he's quick, he's a good scorer. Yes, he is a freshman, but he's very valuable to their team.
And a Sewanee team that does get to the line a lot. This is Graham Smith, who just missed his first. He's 50% from the stripe, but the Tigers, boy, they average over 19 attempted or made free throws per game.
Yes, sir. They attack the basket a lot. Draw a lot of fouls. So that's kind of part of the game plan.
That's the team's leading scorer, Cameron McCall, getting it to go. Yeah, Marr in his 50-point performance. He scored in a lot of different ways. Free throws was certainly one of them. So tough to defend. Corrigan, I think his foot was on the line. And it's 5-4.
He looked back door, and both defenders went to guard Bigham and left Trey open, and he drained the 2 foot on the line. Nice job.
Trey Corrigan, son of NC State Athletics Director Boo Corrigan, who actually spoke here on campus not too long ago.
He did. I had meetings to get to go, but got a lot of feedback that he did a great job. Boo's a wonderful speaker, wonderful man. Him and Trey's mom are just great people, and I know they're listening tonight.
Russ Marr to the line. Well, Mr. Corrigan, if you are listening, I will do my best to give your son justice. He's been fun to watch this year and during his career, as that free throw made there by Marr.
I can assure you they are they're watching and listening and taking notes, and we'll hear from one of them soon on text, I'm sure.
Russ Marr making both free throws. He's up to 4 points. McCall kicks out to Dowell. There's Scott. McCall at the corner with Marr on him. Strong throw out close to the wing. Drive inside. Blocked. I think that may have been Bigham who got a piece of it. It's Sewanee basketball. Corrigan. Bigham scoops it up.
Oh, great pass from Trey to Bigham. He did a little backwards layup, and wow, what a strong move to the basket. Nice job. Nice pass, nice bucket.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Crossed underneath, and like you said, backhanded. Jump pass from Moss. Good side to Scott. And flipped up by Trenton Dillard, and good.
He got a home bounce on a Viston floor.
Marr for three. Yes! Russ Marr.
He's hot. Nothing but the bottom of the net, Spencer.
Boy, Jimmy, he's got 7 points already. We are early in this one. Dowell steps back so his feet are behind the line. It's in and out. Rebound picked up by Smith. The team's leading rebounder at over 9 per contest.
Yeah, he's a rebounding machine, that's for sure.
And Marr, a scoring machine, can't connect that time. Off balance layup won't go. McCall in transition, yes.
That's a nice pass. Graham came over and contested the shot, but wow, nice job. Lagrange, easy basket there.
Yeah, leading scorer for Lagrange, Cameron McCall, now up to 4 points. He's from Marietta, Georgia. He shoots about 42% on field goals. Corrigan from way downtown, no. And off the bounce off the iron, Brody Scott rebounds for Lagrange.
Lagrange doing a nice job on defensive rebounds to not give us that second opportunity.
Rebounding margin for Lagrange. They actually get out-rebounded by just over 2, but they do collect about 38 a game. That pass, I think there was a tip on that one. It should still be with Sewanee. Either way, we'll go to immediate timeout. It's 11-9. Your thoughts after these first couple of minutes?
Well, some up and down basketball. We've had some really nice movement on offense. We missed a couple of shots, but
Jimmy Davis, Spencer Bohm with you here on Sewanee All Access. 11-9 lead for the home team. The Tigers looking to get to 500 on the year. Russ Marr will inbound it here for Sewanee. He's got 7 points today. Cameron McCall with 4 for Lagrange. Smith now to Voliani, and a J in the paint. Down it goes for his first points tonight.
That's a strong move. Shot about a 4-foot basket. Nice job by Luca.
Luca Avoliani from Marietta, 13 points a game. He's put really good numbers in all the 3 main categories. That 3 is down for Samuel Moss.
Yeah, left Moss open. He drained the 3 from the corner. Nice shot.
Boy, Moss has gone 4 of 25 to start the year from downtown, but the stats that time in his favor. Nice catch inside. Russ Marr, he's up to 9.
Wow, what a pass by Reed Carey, who checked into the game to Russ down low. Man, what a great job. That's a nice block by Russ Marr there. Spencer?
Marr is really good at generating those. He's got hops. As that one's bounced off the backboard by Avoliani, he takes it back. Reed Carrier is in, reliable substitute for Sewanee, wearing number 5. Avoliani. Oh, what a move along the baseline. He's got it.
Yeah, he made a move and defender slipped on the baseline, and he was able to lay that in. Nice job.
Great horizontal movement there from him. Tyler Harrington, one of the subs here during the immediate timeout for Lagrange. And you also see 25, Jace Harrell, who is a 3-point spark off the bench, picks up the ball and lays it in.
Yeah, we had a block there and released to go down the floor and wasn't able to pick up the rebound.
Boy, we've had a lot of blocks tonight, Jimmy. Speaking of which, that time Smith rejecting it. And the ball stays with, or goes actually, to the Tigers.
Yeah, I think we got away with one right there. I believe we kicked that out of bounds, and it happened to be where the official was a little bit shielded. And I know they try to get it right, but I think we got a break there.
Yeah, some of the Panthers were a little bit dismayed at the call, but like you said, sometimes just don't always have the best view. Sewanee's also brought in Garrett Watterson now. By the way, Lagrange's block machine, Connie Rashid Henry, 2 early fouls. We haven't seen him since. Marr sneaks it up and in.
Wow, what a move by Marr. Just went to the basket strong. A lot of body contact there, but the shot went down. Good job.
11 points for him now. Picking up right where he left off from that 50-point outburst against McMurray. McAllister. This is Micah McAllister. Moss, couple of steps, bounces it in.
Banks open tonight, Spencer. Got a little bank action there.
It is. Banks, blocks. We've seen it all. A 19-16 lead in this high-scoring early game. Carrier connects.
Big shot by Reed Carrier. He started off hot tonight. Good job for him.
He has struggled on threes this year, but a nice find there for him. As here early in the season, these teams continue to work out and figure out what works best. Moss. Not that time. And correction, actually, that was Harrington. Harrington's got it back.
27 on the shot, a live ball turnover. Media timeout right now. 27.
All right, we're going to take a media timeout here. 11:26 to go. Sewanee 22-16. We'll be back in just a moment.
He's on fire right now, shooting about 80%. He's 2 of 2 at the free throw line, 1 of 2 and 3 points, 3-pointers, and he's just hot. We need to keep feeding him the basketball, and I know they've given a break right here, which is good. But man, he's on fire.
Harrington from downtown off the back of the rim, and physical rebound from Smith.
The rebounding machine.
9.5 approximately per game for Smith as he tries for some offense this time. Nothing there. Parker Gonzalez, 35 for Lagrange with the rebound. 6-point lead for Sewanee. McAllister stretches and kiss off the glass for 2.
That's a really nice move by McAllister. Did a great job getting to the basket. We almost messed up right there. We was on the count of 4 before we got that pass in to Carrier.
I could hear a little bit of shouting there, but no harm done in this fast-paced game. Trey Corrigan with a pass to Eli Holland, 33. Holland, no. Rebound Holland, and fouled. Haven't seen a lot of fouls today, but Parker Gonzalez collecting his first.
Yeah, that's a good, strong move to the basket. Didn't make the shot, but he was there for the rebound, went back up strong, and proud of Eli. He's battled in there tonight.
Sounds like Harrell may have actually gotten called for that one. 22-18 your score. Avoliani's back in for Sewanee. Looks like they're getting ready to bring Bigham back in as well. And yeah, that is Harrell, not Gonzalez with the foul. 0 for 2 there on that trip. Free throws not really falling for a Sewanee team that's been reliable.
Yeah, we've struggled. We're shooting about 48% from the line.
Foul against Eli Holland on the other side. And free throws coming up here for Lagrange. Lagrange only about 60% on free throws this year. Sewanee about 73. And the first free throw there, good for Darrell Williams. Bigham is back in. Pardon me, this is Devin Dowell, the transfer from Voorhees in South Carolina. Had a good freshman campaign there before making his way to Lagrange. Offensive rebound by Scott off the miss, can't get it.
Yeah, they out-hustled us there, but they missed the shot, so we got a break.
3-point lead for Sewanee. Bigham. Carrier for three. He's got it!
Big shot from Reed. He needed those to get him back in rhythm, so 2 for 2 right now. That's great.
The Greensboro native, like I said earlier, he is a spark off the bench when it comes to three-point shots. For a team that has shot under 30 from downtown this year, despite their offensive successes. Scott. Harrell. Harrell, step back. No. He's got his own rebound. Harrell, backhand, and it falls.
Pure hustle play there by Harrell to get his own rebound and then go up strong for the basket.
Well, speaking of hustle, how about Carrier?
Wow, beat him down the floor. Nice pass to him. Scored the easy layup.
First make by Carrier that wasn't a three. He's now 3 for 3 on field goals for 8 points. McAllister rolls around and won't go. Dowell collects the infraction there by Fletcher Bigham.
Yeah, if Fletcher goes straight up right there, they don't call that foul, but he kind of put his hand down just a little, and they're going to call that every single time. Whether you get body or not, they're going to call it. So tough foul for Fletcher.
3 fouls against Sewanee, 4 against Lagrange. Bigham with his second. Once again, Devin Dowell to the line for free throws. He's struggled this year on free throws. 7 of 16 coming into the day. He went 1 for 1 on his previous trip. Still haven't seen Russ Marr come back in. Took an absence a few minutes ago.
I suspect he'll be back in here probably around the 7-minute mark.
Devin Dowell makes the second. Voliani at the top. Pretty good defense there from Scott. Voliani, right block, looking for space, posts up. No. Rebound picked up there by McCall. Stolen, taken away. Voliani lays it up, blocked. That is going to be goaltending. And a basket for Sewanee.
Yeah, nice call. The official's right on top of that, and they're going to call that every time, too, because there's definitely goaltending there. Little man got up there, though. That's pretty good. A little leap for a little man.
6'1" sophomore.
Well, he jumped out of the gym on that one.
If you like blocks, this is a good game to watch. Moss elbow jumper. No. It's a rebound there for Smith. Carrier, we thought about a three. He's already made 2 tonight. Corrigan, kick out to the corner to Voliani. Corrigan for 3, and he missed it.
Back iron, strong rebound out, and they're down the floor in a hurry.
Yeah, that's another transition basket for Lagrange. Dowell that time with his first made field goal. Had a couple of free throws tonight.
They're good in transition, Spencer.
5-point lead for Sewanee. Smith cannot connect. And looks like a foul against Holland. That'll be his second. Back with you here on Sewanee All Access. 7.5 minutes to go in half number 1 between Lagrange and the Tigers. Trenton Dillard, who has entered. Actually saw him earlier today as well. Dowell. Moss, jump off inside to Dillard. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dillard lifts it up and in.
Nice shot by Lagrange. We played good defense. That's just a great shot.
Yeah, Lagrange is 2-4, but they've played some close games this year. Here's Sewanee's Darrell Williams, 0-0, who's in. Corrigan loses it out of bounds. Last contact called against Dowell. And 18 seconds here on the shot clock. So Sewanee still got plenty of time to set its offense up. Russ Marr, he's back in, like you said, about that 7-minute mark. Williams. Corrigan, deep three. Yes! Trey Corrigan, 38% three-point shooter coming into tonight. Great distributor as well. Both he and Avoliani are the team's best in assists.
Yeah, and that was from downtown three. That was a deep one. Nice shot.
Low bounce intercepted by Smith. Marr. No. And rebound picked up there by Moss. Moss, strong throw ahead. McCall drives ahead of the basket. Williams comes up with it. Marr the other way. 6-point lead for the Tigers. Marr falls as he shoots. Almost got it. No foul. Here's McCall. Handoff Dowell. Out to the corner. And that three by Moss rolls in and out. Morrow looks like he almost got a piece of the attempt by Scott.
Yeah, Coach Emerson having conversation with the official down the floor there, really pleading his case for a foul on the other end, and he's got a good point.
Throw outside to Gonzalez. Brian Emerson, it's his 6th season as the head coach of Sewanee. Boy, they are fighting under the basket today.
Well, both these teams are hustling and fighting for rebounds.
Seen rebounds, seen blocks. That pass is disrupted, but Avoliani comes up with it, posts it a bit too strong. Scott, a nice job to keep it in bounds. McCall attempting to loop and split his way in. He's got it.
That's a nice move to the basket. Russ had good defense, but boy, he was strong to the basket. Nice shot.
These guys are doing a great job under the basket of moving the ball without a dribble. Trey Corrigan again.
That's a big three. That's 3 in a row for Trey. He's getting hot too, so both our three-point shooters are hot. That's great news for us.
Corrigan and Carrier, speaking of Carrier, he's checking in right in front of where we're sitting. McCall, 3 off the mark. Throw ahead to Marr, 1-on-2. He lays it up and in.
Great job, great outlet pass by Trey. Beat the defense back, and I think that's the 3rd time we've been able to do that. That's going to be something we can keep an eye on tonight.
And Marr now up to 13 points. He got up to 11 quickly. Moss. Dowell launches a triple. Smith with the rebound, and Lagrange is just 1 of 10 from downtown. Corrigan, a deep three. Oh, that may have lit the gym on fire if he had gotten that.
Yeah, that was a volleyball three. Just barely off the mark. From the edge of the volleyball line.
He is not scared to take from deep, as we've seen tonight. Moss tries to step inside again, and that time collects contact. There's a couple of Tigers there. We'll see what they call. A couple of free throws coming up here for Samuel Moss, who coming into the day was one of the most reliable free throw shooters for Lagrange at about 73%, the sophomore from Sharpsburg, Georgia. And he makes the first. Moss having a good game, 9 points today to lead the team. Makes both, even with the noise from the fans.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're okay.
I was going to say, we can pick him up in the gym. He's got some cool-looking shoes.
Absolutely. He's definitely winning in that category here on the floor. 3 for Smith. Rockets off the rim. Down the other way, McAllister. Nothing there.
A lot of body contact, but a lot of stuff going on there, but no foul. Just letting them play. That's good.
McAllister is well-traveled. Last couple of years was with Truett McConnell, before then Hillsborough Community College, Clayton State prior to that. Nice experienced pickup here for the 14th year head coach for Lagrange, Kendall Wallace. 4 Division III tournament appearances under him. Harrington. 3 for Rasheed Henry, who's back in. That's good news. He had 2 early fouls. McAllister from the front of the basket. And Avoliani comes up with it and buys some space. Ahead to Carrier. Corrigan underneath. Williams lays it up a bit too strong.
Nice pass. It just wouldn't drop.
Moss. Oh, and I think a step on the line there by Jace Harrell.
The official right on top of it. When he made his move, stepped on the white line, and good call.
Cameron McCall, leading scorer, back in for Lagrange. Smith, open at the wing. Corrigan, no. Rebound by Rasheed Henry. Boy, you can see how much 21 size helps this team.
It really does. He's a presence inside.
Hey, I don't know how he missed that or that. Rebound by Smith. Wow.
Yeah, just a little strong on his basket.
That's going to be a foul against Tyler Harrington.
That's good to see Coach Brian Emerson playing a lot of players tonight. Midweek game, not a conference game. Get some of your younger guys some minutes, and he's done a great job tonight. I think they've played 10 players, and that's good for a midweek game. That'll help them later on in the year in the conference play.
Well, yeah, and that Darrell Williams, for example, we've seen pretty good time from him tonight. He averages 7 minutes per game, and he's played 6 just in the first half. Voliani at the line. He missed his first. And his second one off the mark as well.
Yeah, we're going to hit free throws, Spencer. It's going to come down to that at the end of this game. We're going to have to hit those to win.
Yeah, you look at this 7-point lead. This could be double digits if Sewanee were playing its normal free throw game tonight. McCall with a basket. And a timeout with 1:28 to go. We'll keep it here with this 5-point lead here for Sewanee. About 76. But Sewanee does give up 87 points a game, so opportunity here for Lagrange to score more than usual, and we've seen that tonight so far, and a lot of blocks tonight.
Yes, sir. We've had a lot of blocks, a lot of rebounds, a lot of good defensive plays, a lot of great passes and assists.
Oh, like that. How about Devin Dowell, 6'2 sophomore.
He just pinned that against the backboard. That's a nice play.
It's just a block every other game this year, so nice play there by him. Like you said, pinning it against the backboard and stopping the red-hot Russ Marr. Dowell kicks to the corner. Harrell in some trouble, finds Dillard. 3 on the shot clock. Harrell in trouble, loose ball, and it's picked up by Avoliani.
Great job on defense, forcing a turnover. Would have had a shot clock violation.
Oh, Avoliani. 39-32 lead for Sewanee. Another timeout. We'll still keep it here with 43.8 on the clock.
Yeah.
Last time these teams played was in Memphis last year. Sewanee won that one 97-78. Tigers 3-4, Panthers 2-4. And the waning moments here of this first half. It's Sewanee by 7. Again, the Tigers just 2 of 8 on free throws, one of their strengths this year. Moss is blocked. It's blocked by Smith. Shot clock is off. Avoliani into the paint. Kicks it out to Carrier for 3. And it's off the rim. A little bit of trouble there by Lagrange coming off the rebound. Now they can hold for the final shot. McCall guarded by Carrier. McCall disrupted. Avoliani. There's 7 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Luca Avoliani. Marr for 3. Good! Russ Marr. 16 points in the first half.
That was a big shot, right? 1 second left when he let her go. Man.
Just a great environment here. They installed the foldable seats not too long ago. I think, a year or 2 ago?
Yes, sir. 2 years ago. Redid the floor, painted it with the walls, put new scoreboards up, and man, it's just beautiful in this gymnasium.
Mm-hmm. All righty, we are underway for half number 2. Lagrange will go left to right here in the second half. There's Connie Rasheed Henry, 2 early fouls. They brought him back in late in the first half. He lost the ball there, and Smith comes up with it. Trey Corrigan, couple of made threes. We've also seen Reed Carrier with a couple of threes, too. Russ Marr, close to the basket, 16 points for him. Make that 18.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Nice pass, a nice little step move by Russ, and shot it wasn't nothing but the bottom of the basket.
Yeah.
Oh,
Layup
nice
on the
move.
other side. Yeah, Brody Scott. We've seen some great play under the basket today by both teams.
Yep, a lot of blocks, a lot of great play under the basket.
Avoliani hands it off here to Bigham. Some other stats for you. Moss leads the way for Lagrange with 10 points. Rasheed Henry and Scott with 6 rebounds apiece. And for Sewanee, Smith with 7 rebounds and 4 blocks. Layup stretched up there by Devin Dowell. He cuts the deficit for Lagrange down to single digits. Marr starts to drive. He collects a foul. We'll see who gets that. Who is called is going to be crucial. I think it's going to be McCall. It is, and that's better news for Lagrange.
Yeah, Russ took a pretty good little shot there when he went to the ground, and that's not a shooting foul either. So we'll get the ball out underneath.
Marr out near the top, in some trouble. Back to Avoliani. Bigham, errant bounce. Scott on the takeaway. Moss. And the ball will stay with Lagrange.
He knocked that in the second row.
Here's Moss again. Lays that one a bit low. And he is fouled. And he's fouled by Smith. First foul against Graham Smith today.
That's interesting. Nice comment from behind us here from the stands. Pretty interesting comments.
The officials in the stands, as they like to say. Samuel Moss misses the first free throw. Lagrange is now 5 of 8 from the stripe. Second one is through. He splits the pair. And into the game, Jace Harrell. Harrell came in 61% on threes this year for Lagrange. He's attempted just 1 3 and missed it back during the first half. Oh, the and one is down for Fletcher Bigham.
Man, that was a huge pass, huge shot, strong move to the basket by Bigham. Nice pass into him, and man, what a play by Fletcher.
And the second foul called against McCall tonight. Fletcher Bigham to the line. Each team 3 fouls. Make that, 1 foul against Sewanee, 2 against Lagrange. The and one missed there by Bigham. And the free throws continuing to not fall tonight for Sewanee. Dowell turns and travels What it looks like.
A little full court pressure here.
It's been tough to stop Sewanee's offense like that. Avoliani.
Wow, he just drove all the way down the floor and pretty much uncontested to the basket.
10 points for Luca Avoliani. There are a lot of double-digit scores on this team. Obviously, the spotlight goes to Russ Marr, but there are teams who have players who are scoring like the non-Russ Marr guys, and those are their leading scorers in college basketball. But for Sewanee, of Russ Marr, about 25 points per game. That's good for top 10 in the country. Dowell lifts it and scores.
Yeah, Russ has done a really good job of improving each year he's been here. He's gotten stronger and bigger and faster and more confident. Just a great player.
Nice play by Bickham. He's had a good start to this half.
He has. That's kind of a little jump hook. Abdul-Jabbar used to do that little jump hook, and that's a nice little move by Bickham.
Harrell. Scott lays it up and in. Lagrange still staying in this game. It's back to single digits. Cannot let this run away. If you're the Panthers, Bickham rolls it in and out. Corrigan attempting to get the rebound, and it's swatted off of him by Jace Harrell for an inbound by the Panthers.
Heads-up play by Lagrange. Trey took a pretty good shot, handled it like a man, and he's back on defense.
Yeah, that was a very hard throw there. Nice heads-up play, though, by the Panthers to keep themselves with the ball, trying to narrow this 9-point deficit. They were down by 10 at halftime. Media timeout coming up after this one. McCall for three, good. Cameron McCall.
He got some separation from Marr and was able to drain the three. Nice job.
That's a big three. It's down to a 6-point game here early in the second half. Again, next dead ball is the media timeout. Smith at the NCAA logo. Kicks it out to Corrigan. He's had a couple of threes. Corrigan dump off underneath, and Bickham can't get it.
Off the glass, just couldn't get it to fall.
McCall to Scott outside. Scott drives back in, past the 12-foot line. Smith says no. Dillard can't get it. Put back is good.
Great hustle by Lagrange, number 15. Dillard there to get his own rebound back up strong.
Dillard has... Oh, we'll get there in a second. Russ Marr, 20 points with a chance for another. Spencer Bohm, here's Russ Marr for an and one. Jimmy, he's up to 20 points now tonight.
Yeah, he's 20 and has a chance to go 21 right here, and he's still shooting this great percentage. He's 8 of 13, so what's that, about 65%? Let me do some math here real quick and just see what that percentage is.
Yeah, I was not a math major in college. I studied journalism, so I cannot help you with that one, unfortunately.
62%.
There we go.
That's amazing.
Smith almost takes it away from McAllister, who hangs on, and Harrell. Boy, Lagrange now 2 of 14 from three-point land.
You know, Russ is playing with a lot of confidence right now. Offensively, defensively, pushing the ball, shooting. Great job. Smith.
You mentioned confidence. The whole offense playing with confidence as Smith gets it to go. Wow, Micah McAllister.
Wow, that was one of those volleyball threes there. That was a long way out. Nice shot.
McAllister, we mentioned earlier, but has played with a few different colleges and now settling in with Lagrange, the experienced player. Avoliani with a jump shot collects a foul there against Lagrange, and that's going to be McAllister. So Luca Avoliani to the line. Last year about 12.5 points per game. This year nearly 13, so picking up right where he left off from a successful campaign. And a Sewanee team that is looking to go back to the NCAA tournament. They didn't go last year, but the year before made it for the first time under head coach Brian Emerson, who took over for Mick Hedgepeth, who also took this team to the tournament. Mick Hedgepeth just started his first season with Division II UAH. Really well-deserved role for him down in Huntsville.
Right, and Mick will do a great job there. And I also, former player here, Luke Smith, now an assistant at Belmont. So that was kind of interesting to some of the former players doing really well.
Indeed he is. I was actually at that game as a Lipscomb alum watching. And yeah, Luke Smith, he played with Sewanee, spent his final year with Belmont. As that three way off the mark there by McAllister. Boy, Hedgepeth, though, is taking over a program that UAH, Lenny Acuff was there for over 2 decades, and then John Schulman had a really great run there, got a bigger job. How about Reed Carrier? 3 made threes today.
That was a big shot by Reed. It was way out here, almost at the volleyball line as well. It must be the new three-point line is the volleyball line, but great shot by Reed. We needed that one. Push the lead back up to 10.
They're using experimental rules tonight, as that three won't go there for Harrell, and Marr fouled after the rebound.
Yeah, I think he fouled both of them. Can you call 2 fouls on one?
Parker Gonzalez, 3rd season with Lagrange, is the one responsible for the foul. Still a 10-point lead for Sewanee like it was at halftime. That throw is high and caught by Watterson, whom we've seen a little bit tonight. It's just his 3rd appearance this year.
A little bit too hard off the glass, but man, Russ went coast to coast on that play.
McCall kicks out, and Harrell draws contact there against Watterson. 5 fouls against Lagrange, 2 against Sewanee. This will be a throw in here from the baseline for the Panthers. Caught by Harrington. McCall, team's leading scorer. Weak side pass, Harrington. 1-on-2 off the side of the backboard, but the putback is good for Gonzalez. Down to an 8-point game. Smith. Out to Carrier. And Holland is fouled. Second foul against Gonzalez. 12:04 to go, and the 6th team foul. One away from sending Sewanee into the bonus. Can't afford that if you're Lagrange when it's been about a 10-point game, give or take.
Right, and that's where it's going to be really critical. It's going to be really critical to hit your free throws as we get down in this game.
Well, Sewanee's gone 4 of 12 from the line. Lagrange 6 of 9. Kind of an unexpected development based on the way the season's gone. Nice throw out to the corner as foul and one. Harrell scores. Lagrange in a 6-point deficit. That's Holland who's called for the foul. His 3rd. Able to run away with it yet. The Panthers very resilient here tonight against an offense for Sewanee that scores 90 points a game.
I'll tell you what, they have really done a good job rebounding. And that's what's kept them in the game. Rebounds, and they've hit their free throws. So those 2 things have really helped Lagrange tonight.
Free throw good there after the and one. Harrell trying to play some full court defense, no foul. You mentioned rebounds, 42-27 advantage for Lagrange. Harrell's up to 7 points after that free throw make. That's off the mark there for Bigham.
Had a good look, just wouldn't fall.
Yep. And Lagrange just down by 5. Harrington. Bounce pass inside Gonzalez.
That's a nice move. Nice pass into Gonzalez. Made a little spin move and was able to free himself up for a basket. Nice job.
A 3-point game. Had a feeling this was going to be a good one tonight.
It has been all it's marked up to be, that's for sure.
Corrigan to the paint. Stripped away, but a foul against Gonzalez.
That's a foul.
His third.
Number 35. Gonzalez's third. The Tigers now in the bonus.
Sewanee is in the bonus, so 1-1
Trey Corrigan to the line.
for the next few fouls. Trey Corrigan, he came in a 92% free throw shooter. His first attempts here of the night. He makes the first, so no announcer's jinx there. The fans cannot get mad at me.
Yeah, that's right.
Including his parents, who I assume are still watching.
Oh, I promise they are.
Makes both.
For the Tigers, number 35, Russ Ball.
Russ Morris back in. Now, people, when you're commentating a game and you mention something that could supposedly jinx it, the people around you, they always get mad.
Yeah.
I was calling a soccer tournament a couple weeks ago, and anytime I'd mention the possibility of overtime, people, they'd give you the death glare.
Yeah, you definitely would. Just a real quick, Watterson's played some really valuable minutes tonight. Freshman getting some playing time. He's played some valuable minutes for his Tigers team.
Well, like you said, Coach Emerson using depth tonight here in this non-conference game. That's working out for them. 5-point lead for Sewanee. This was Rashid Henry and a turnover for Lagrange. Marr to Avaliani. 3 for Carrier, not this time. What a rebound, though, by Bigham. Corrigan, yes! Trey Corrigan, third made 3.
That got the Sewanee crowd riled up on the student section over there, right in front of them. Nice shot, Trey.
Nice to have students here the week after Thanksgiving. This gym can get really loud in no time.
This is a loud gym, and it's a real advantage to us when it's full with students and fans cheering on the Tigers.
Rashid Henry can't bank it in there as the shot clock was getting ready to expire. Corrigan, good transition defense from Lagrange at first. We'll see if it holds. That's Fletcher Bingham.
Huge three from Fletcher. Nice pass out from Trey Corrigan to Fletcher. And he drained that one from the corner. Nice shot.
And it's now an 11-point lead for Sewanee. Lagrange had cut it down to 3 moments ago. McCall is fouled. They will not count the basket? They will count the basket. Okay, so McCall, team's leading scorer, getting another basket. He's got 13 points. Getting close to his team-leading season average. Samuel Moss will come in here for Lagrange.
They got too many on the floor right now. Okay, they pull one off.
For the Tigers, number 22.
It's a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, 5 yards. Yeah, 1st and 5.
Have to take the free throws from the top of the key.
There you go. There you go.
And 1 attempt here for Cameron McCall. At 12 points per game his freshman season.
He's from Hillgrove High School. Got a great friend, coaches baseball at Hillgrove High School. A fellow by the name of David Richardson.
The real question is, who do you not know, Jimmy Davis?
I know a few folks, not everybody. I know a few. Ooh, what a move by Russ Barr to get the basket.
Another casualty at the office for Marr. 23 points. Oh, a technical foul against the head coach. We've seen him with some emotion today, the 14th-year man for Lagrange, Kendall Wallace, and they tee him up. Wow, this is a huge development. Less than 9 minutes to go. Marr's first free throw is good. second one good as well. So, I mean, he was already about to go up for the and one and just got himself a couple extra free points there.
Yeah, he's, around 24 now, something like that, 24, 25 points.
25. On par for about a season average of 25.4. Again, that was top 10 in the country when I checked last night.
That's huge.
It is a 12-point lead after what turned into a 5-point play. He made every free throw. Dowell stumbles, coughs it up. Corrigan bounces low, layup good. Bigham.
Perfect pass from Trey Corrigan. Threaded the needle for Fletcher. Fletcher just laid it in and did a great job, and then forced the turnover. Unforced error there, Lagrange. And Sewanee gets the basketball back, leading by, 15?
Yeah, 15-point lead. Again, keep an eye on the impacts that those technical free throws might have here as Sewanee trying to run away here in the second half. Nice bounce pass to Smith, who just missed. There was a foul, though, off the play. 8:17 to go, and that is foul number 9 against Lagrange. Moss with his second foul. First free throw missed there by Smith.
I think he's 0 for 9 from the free throw line. We need this one to get some confidence back.
He's missed his first 3, now 4th free throw attempts tonight. 15-point game. Lagrange needs a basket. McLarkin tries. He had just subbed in number 23. I believe his first appearance tonight for Ian McLarkin. He'll take one from the corner. McCall starts the drive. Moss. No. Scott rebounds. Scott underneath. Scores. Timeout. But, Jimmy, a needed basket there for Lagrange College.
Yeah, they really.
Community up here.
It really is. A good community, good place to work, and just an amazing opportunity here on the mountain here in Sewanee. Beautiful place.
Shout out to our cameraman, Dan, giving us all the high-quality shots here tonight.
Sewanee has 5 players in double digits. That's great. Great balance.
And no surprise there. Avoliani, another unlucky miss, but that time, Darrell Williams puts it in.
Big job, big shot by Darrell. Nice rebound. Good job for him. He needed 2 points. Excellent.
And Sewanee with some close losses during non-conference like you talked about. Their offense continues to heat up, though. Trenton Dillard scores there for Lagrange. And an 8-point effort for Dillard tonight. .13-point game. Williams, Corrigan, Avoliani tries the bank shot and put back in there by Smith.
Nice job. The rebound machine with a basket after a rebound. Great job.
McCall. Scott. McCall tries a 3. Boy, 3's just not working tonight for Lagrange. They are now 3 of 20 in that category. This will take us to immediate timeout. We'll take it with them. 6.5 minutes to go. 6.5 minutes to go. And Sewanee, 5:15 as we welcome you back here to Juhan Gymnasium. Sewanee takes it away. Boy, 10, now 11 turnovers against Lagrange, just 3 against Sewanee. Williams has it blocked. Nice block there by McLarkin. Corrigan just had his 4th steal. Throw in there to Williams. Oh, Marr takes it. Marr lays it up and in.
Man, he had just a clean path to the basket. Nice job by Rush to see that and took it right straight in for easy 2.
Now Sewanee with its largest lead tonight, 17. They are starting to really pull away here. They've always had the upper hand in this game, but Lagrange cut the lead down to 3 in this half. That's Smith with his 2nd foul. And just 5 fouls against Sewanee here in the 2nd half, and Tigers are in the double bonus. McClarkin tries the dump off inside, and Williams gets called for a foul. Russ Marr, 28 points. It's not 50, but it's not too shabby.
I might have scored 28 my whole career, so.
I'm at 0 unless you count backyard basketball. Nice play there from Gonzalez.
That's a nice pass and nice move.
So Sewanee had just had its largest lead, but Marr is fouled and 2 free throws coming up. That's Gonzalez with what will be his 4th foul. Parker Gonzalez, the junior from Johns Creek, Georgia. Stands at 6'6", getting close here to fouling out. Yeah, first free throw for Marr, rare miss. Gonzalez will take a break. Dillard will come back in here for the Panthers. Makes a 2nd. Well, Marr tonight, 6, make that 7 made free throws, 10 made baskets overall, couple of 3-pointers. Speaking of threes, Tyler Harrington can't connect. Marr picks up the board. 16-point lead for Sewanee. Marr, out to Kerrigan, make that Carrier, pardon me. Marr, deep 3. The trampoline's off the back iron. A loose ball scooped up by Carrier. Takes more time off the clock. Corrigan. 10 on the shot clock. Corrigan a J. No. McClarkin. Ian McClarkin had played just 1 game, 1 minute coming into tonight. Corrigan for 3. Yes.
Man, that was sweet. Nice shot. Marr kind of run a screen for him after passing it to him, and what a shot by Trey Corrigan. He had a great night tonight as well.
He is 4 of 8 from downtown this evening, 5 of 10 overall.
I think that's about his 16th point, I believe.
Yes, that is correct. He's 2nd on the team. And like you said, 5 double-digit scores here tonight for Sewanee.
Yeah, Graham would be close to double digits if he had those free throws back.
Luca Valiani and Fletcher Bigham are back in. Valiani with 11 points. Bigham also with 11. Bigham with 6 rebounds. Smith leads the way with 9. First free throw, or second free throw, pardon me, is good there for McClarkin. Carrier, deep 3. It's good!
That was right on the volleyball line. What a shot. Wow.
21-point lead as Sewanee continues to run away here in Juhan Gymnasium. Marr hammers it down. He is electric. 31 points for Russ Marr. Per game here.
Yeah, they've played really well. I know they've struggled a little bit on the offensive rebounds. Lagrange done a good job defensive rebounding side, but other than that, everything's went Sewanee's way. Shot really good from the floor. We missed a few free throws. We'll have to clean that up, clean up a few mistakes, but it's been overall a great performance by the Tigers tonight.
To score 89 points with some of those mistakes, including going 10 of 21 from the line. Like you said, just an impressive evening. Lagrange has got to hurry up here on the shot with time waning. At that time, it's Dillard who scores. 89-68, a 21-point lead for the Tigers. Watterson to Holland. Out to Jimmy Mitchell, who's come in, his fourth appearance this year. Mitchell. Holland. Carrier. Blocked. Blocked there by Dillard. He had not had a block yet this year, and Scott scores on the other side. Full court defense, of course. At this point, Lagrange is going to need it. Smith to Watterson, and really Sewanee can just take time off the shot clock here.
That's what they need to do. Just run their offense, be patient, look for the open shot, don't do anything crazy. Not give them a chance to get back in the game. Nice pass.
Holland off the mark. And a foul against either Holland or Smith at the 2:07 mark here in the second half. And that should be a defensive foul for a 1-and-1. There's Holland on the foul. His fourth. Lagrange cut the deficit down to 3 at one point in this second half, and then Sewanee went on a big run and has not looked back since then.
Yeah, they did. Lagrange made a great run, and then Sewanee just really turned up the defense and made it hard on Lagrange. And
that's Scott who scores off the pass from Harrington. Last time Lagrange led, 17 minutes to go in the first half. They led by a point. It was 5-4 at that point. That one's lifted up there by Cortland Walker, who's in. Walker, his second appearance. He's played 5 minutes this year. Watterson to Mitchell.
Yeah, Coach Brian Emerson said, shoot that.
Yeah, at this point, you don't have to worry about taking time off the clock.
Woo! Yeah. Jimmy Butler, that's a great job. Got some points. Nice job.
Jimmy Mitchell.
Nice job.
1:08 to go. More subs coming in, it would seem, as Lagrange will bring in Catfish Battle. His second appearance this year. He's played 4 minutes. That is one of my favorite names that I have ever called in sports. No question about it.
Catfish Battle.
It's amazing.
That's great. Great name.
I got sad because I saw his name on the roster during my prep, and I saw he'd only played one game, and I thought, I will not get to see him. But meanwhile, J.D. Gardner for Sewanee is in, his fifth appearance.
He got some good-looking shoes, too. Lagrange got some cool shoes they're wearing tonight.
They do. Harrington. Missed. Picked up by Watterson. Shot clock still on. Likely to see at least one more shot here for Sewanee as the Tigers will improve to 4-4 in non-conference play and follow up a big game against McMurray with another one here against Lagrange. Russ Marr, 31 points to cap off yet again an amazing performance.
He's had a great night. Reed Carey's had a great night. Trey's had a great night shooting and had some big assists, a couple of rebounds. Luca Avellani, he's had a big night with some points and rebounds and played some really good defense on one of their key players. So just a great night all around for the Tigers.
Waning moments and a buzzer-beating shot taken there by Walker to end things here at Juhan Gymnasium. 91-72, your final. The Tigers coming off of a couple of weeks off